Yo, what's up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and we back. Listen, I felt like doing a quick live. I've been running errands. Want to talk more about the Canelo fight, the weigh-in. What's good with y'all? King Corleone out of Texas in the building. A1, Javi, stay connected, 703. A1 Diggs, you dig. Let's get it. Who else is here? Frankie up in here. Kenichi Bear. Yeah. Man, we out here. Yeah, YouTube ain't been sending out no notifications, so it is what it is. They do this from time to time, trying to hate, but they can't stop God's work, so good luck with that. The weigh-in, I want to talk about that. Let's just warm up the mic, and then we can get cooking. Shout out to Icy. What's up with Icy? Deron Heron. Scythe. What's up with you? Marcus. Man. Listen, I got a question for y'all before we get started. How's the buzz? Like, what's the buzz to you on a scale of 0 to 10? What's the buzz to y'all for this fight, Canelo Plant? 0 to 10, what's the buzz like? like throughout the fight week? What type of buzz have you seen on your like timelines? Buzz have you seen on your, just whatever, social media? 9987. Energy feel differently, honestly. Day before got me hyped, but besides that, it's a 10 now. I'm hyped for it. We got Chris said it's a 10. Joseph says, super chat, what's up? Plant eyes, hold on. Plant's eyes show he really believe in himself. That boy is dangerous. I think he could pull it off, but he not folding to the pressure, and he said he was born for it. Man, I wish Ricky Williams was in here. We just had a little side conversation. And I told you, y'all sleeping on Caleb. I've said that from day one. Like, again, I can only be me, when it comes to these boxing videos. I don't know how to be somebody else. And I wouldn't even want to be somebody else because I'm the king. Canelo, he's a good little fighter. But people, when certain guys, Pacquiao had this at a point in time, certain guys reach a certain level of fame, it's these fly-by-night fans that don't really be here. Like, bro, you can look at King Corleone's name. How many videos have you seen his name in? How many different various topics in the world of boxing have you seen my guy pull up from Texas? You see what I'm saying? And boxing is just, it has a lot of weirdos that just, like, boxing is one of the few sports, or maybe I'm just feeling this way because I'm biased because I'm in the sport, but boxing is one of the few sports where people won't watch it for damn near the whole year, and then when that big fight come around, everybody knows something about boxing. You're like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people I know that don't really watch football, they just don't watch football. They don't act like know-it-alls when the Niners are playing or the Raiders or whatever. They just, they're not big football people or baseball or whatever. But boxing, everybody loves them some good boxing, like when the fight's right, when it's a big fight. And it's like people just pop up out the woodwork. And that's cool. That's cool and all, but it gets annoying because I know these people for real, ain't never here. You know what I mean? It's like when Canelo Plant ends, are y'all talking about the net? Like me, I'm like, really, go check my social media, check my G-file, see what I did for this game, bro. I'm different. Bro, like I really try to put people on. Like check out my young boy. He just fought pro debut on a top rank card. But y'all got to check him out. Abdullah Mason, one of the Mason brothers. Check him out. Oh, get him. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you better check out, bro. See, that's what I'm saying. I put so many people on different fighters. Jerron Ennis and just different people. You know what I mean? I ain't got to go through the whole list, but it's just weird because Canelo brings some of the weirdest fans. Somebody asked me, this is what the quote, it says, what did Canelo's junk look like to you? Like, what does that even mean, bro? Like, he was on the scale in his draws, and the dude question said, Ego, what's Canelo's junk look like? What? Yeah, shout out to my boy Mac Truck from Atlanta. Bro, Icy be sending me some too. Bro, it's these Canelo. Bro, I show you. I screenshotted it to show y'all. He said, what is Canelo junk? Like, I don't even know, cuz. I was like, who is this? Like, that's what's on your mind at a weigh-in? I don't know, man. Sad state. That man said what his junk look like. Take me to jail. Take me to jail. Throw away the key. Throw away the key. I ain't afraid to let it in that. This nigga. What the bro? That man said, take me to jail. Throw away the key. Oh, that was those jokes. Like, nah, bro. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping, bro. That man said, take me to jail, throw away the key. All right. Anyway, it should be a good fight. You know, I feel like I asked y'all the question to start this. I feel like the beginning of the fight week was dry as, bro. Monday through Thursday was like Chris Brown. It was crawling. It just didn't feel like no big. The weigh-in, they got me hyped with the weigh-in. I do, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm going to watch the fight regardless of how the fight week feels. But the weigh-in got me kind of psyched. But other than that, it's been kind of, he said, I was fooling y'all. Those was jokes. And like, nah, bro. Joseph, he has the aura of invincibility drinking who's Kool-Aid. Who? Canelo? Bro, people do a bunch of disrespectful stuff on the internet. You know, the internet is the place where you can get away with doing disrespectful things. In the real world, you can't walk up to nobody and talk to them crazy without consequences and repercussions. So, you know, y'all just, ever since I decided to do this, you know, as a career path and, you know, do this full time, you just got to know what you're getting into. You know, at the end of the day, a lot of weirdos and lonely people, miserable people, you know what I mean? They're going to do internet stuff. Canelo drinking his own Kool-Aid. Man, I'm telling you, listen to me. Y'all don't want to listen. Just listen. No, he's right, Icy. I don't know why you going against it. He's saying that Canelo is feeling himself. That's all he's saying, bro. He's just saying Canelo out here feeling himself. And he has the aura of invincibility because he has the protection agency in boxing. And he really, bro, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. I'm going to ask you, let's play Cap or Fact. That's the game I created for y'all. Let's play it. And it's a little bit dimmer. Is that cool? Because I didn't really feel like turning on all the lights. We just chilling, right? I mean, I could turn on the studio lights. What y'all want? Y'all want the studio lights? Is this cool? What y'all want? How y'all want it? Because we just vibing. How y'all want it? I'll give it to you how you want. Like Burger King, I'm going to give you your way. You can have it your way. Y'all better hurry up and vote, and then let's play this game. Cap or Fact. Let's go. I'm ready. See, y'all slow. All right, we chilling. Let's go. That's it. That's all I need to hear. Okay, so play Cap or Fact. Let's get it. Let's get it. Canelo should have more than one loss on his record. Cap or Fact? Listen, I created this game, so y'all gonna play it with me. Canelo should have more than one loss on his record. Is that cap or is that fact? Out of his whole 50-plus fights, he should have more than one loss to outside of the Floyd Mayweather loss. Cap or fact? Okay, everybody's saying that's fact. Fact. I agree. That's fact. Bro, this man said cap. You don't even look right. Get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here. I can tell by your name you a goofy. On hoods, bro. I can tell you a goofy. You a custard, bro. Bro, you a custard. Custard, bro. Get him out of here. He like, Cap, man. Cap. The black channels. Bro, they don't even, bro, these square ass dudes, they don't even sound right using the slang. He said, yeah, cap. That's capeth. Capeth, if you will. Bro, capeth. Hey, get this, bro. Braxton Hartnebridge. Man, get him on hood. You a custard. Bro, on sets. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. He says, that is cap. I declare cap. Like, you don't even say it right. Anyway, we all know Canelo, if it weren't for politics, he would have more losses than the Floyd Mayweather loss. And they still try to get Floyd, talking about it was a draw. Yeah, cap. That's cap. Capeth. Capeth, I swear. Bro, these dudes is, man, these dudes square, bro. You think Caleb home court advantage with judges? Cause he's with Hank. Nah, I don't think. I think hopefully I listen. I don't go into these fights like expecting the worst judging possible. You know what I'm saying? Like we know it happens. I'm just gonna wait for it to happen. I don't even put that in my head because I don't want it to be the case. My man Kenichi Bear. That's what I'm saying. Lotta Floyd Triple G. Bro, he should have at least that boy Canelo, he should have at least 3 losses, bro, if we're really being real. So this whole everything about Canelo in this little run is a fallacy already because we know he's not only lost one time. You can say whatever you want. He said you always hating on Canelito. That's what's up. Block him. Okay? So this is how dumb the fans like him are. Sonny, yeah. He says I'm always hating on Canelo, right? But you're always here. So what does that mean? Why would you come to a channel that you believe and declare always hates on the fighter that you are in love with? Why would you come here? That's my question to all of y'all. I didn't make you come here. I didn't solicit. I didn't say, hey, click me now for your free reading. I started a live, get your ass on. Bro, on hoods, he got to get his ass. He a custer, bro. Get him out of here too. Bro, nowadays, don't let them fool you. They only here to cause distractions. Nowadays, in this PC society that we live in, if you tell the truth, tell the truth. Tell the truth. If you tell the truth, then you're a hater. You're hating on somebody. Bro, I am of the opinion that Canelo has lost other fights outside of the Mayweather fight. If you don't like that, kiss my ass. I don't care. This is not going to change. Do something about it. What you going to do? What you going to do? That's what I feel. I feel he has lost other fights than the Mayweather fight. That's my opinion. And it's a damn good one, too. Shout out to Marcus Goulden. Canelo fans need to be humbled. Let go, Plant. He said, let go, Plant, you the champ. He said Miguel Vasquez beat Canelo. That's why they had to fight like twice or so. Bro, I know. Leonardo Tyner gave Canelo a tough fight. I know my boxing. These young boys can't beat me. Bro, I'm the best ever. They didn't even know who Canelo. Bro, I promise you. These dudes that be like, oh, you hate on Canelo. I know more about Canelo than you do. Who's Leonardo Tyner? Okay. How many times he fight Miguel Vasquez? Okay. How old was he when he had his first fight in America? Okay. Bro, I'm too raw. I'm rawer than these dudes. They don't even know. You love Canelo, but I know more about Canelo than you do. Make that make sense. And then they say, oh, Ego block me. And they was crying in there. They keep crying and say, oh, Ego, you always hate on Canelo. Okay, if that's what you feel, don't come back to my channel ever. Because I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep saying what I'm saying. I'm going to keep doing it. So how about that? Don't ever come to my channel because I'm going to keep keeping it real. And if you don't like it, get your cat peeled. Bro, it's over. Canelo, he a good little fighter, bro. That's it. He a good little fighter. I'm going to give him that. But I know more about Canelo than you do. These dudes with Canelo, they got their nipples pierced. And they're, oh, Canelito, oh, Canelo. Bro, I don't care about none of that. I'm here to talk to boxing. If you want to get your nipples pierced and Canelo tattoos and tramp stamps, that's on you. That ain't me. I'm here to talk to boxing. If Canelo puts on a good fight, I'm going to say, good job, Canelo. Bro, if he stinks it up, if I think he should have lost other fights outside of Mayweather, I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying that because that's what I think. Plus, he only fights people off ad performance. He fought the true act. Man, exactly. Man, we already know. Bro, Don DeMarco, shots fired. Shout out to Marcus. Listen. He said Canelo got the Village People fans. Facts. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all like this. Canelo, he a good little fighter. The little redhead motherfucker, he could fight, bro. But some of y'all think you don't know about Canelo. You don't even know Canelo. You don't even know. Who's Leonardo Tyner? Listen, if you don't know who that is, then you need to go to bed early. Just don't even brush your teeth. Just go to bed. Just jump into bed. Listen, jump into bed. It's over. It's over. You don't know nothing. You can't compete with me. These dudes looking it up now. Oh, Wikipedia. They try to ask Jeeves and all types of stuff. Try to ask Alexa. Man, stop. Y'all don't know boxing. It's okay. You can ask whoever you want. Mavis Beacon, you can ask whoever, bro. You can ask whoever. You don't know boxing. You can't compete, so I don't care what they talking about. Shout out to Isaiah Felix. What's up? Yeah, they got to go to bed with a stink mouth. Bro, they got a stink mouth. Old media, they got a stink mouth. They don't even brush their tongue. See, some of y'all didn't even know you were supposed to brush your tongue. Y'all just go over the teeth real quick. You don't even brush your tongue. Got all types of bacteria, and you wonder why girls don't want to French kiss you. You ugly, and man, come on, bro. Get these dudes out of here, bro. Anyway, Canelo, he good. He a good little fighter, but my thing is this: you guys have created Canelo into like Candyman, bro. He's like the Mexican Candyman. You know, like you people have created this like folklore around him, bro. He good. He cool. Like, you know. See, my thing is this: I'm always gonna life is about perspective. Life is about balance. If you don't have perspective and balance, then what type of life is that? Bro, Canelo, he a good little fighter, little, Chucky looking, he good. But to do what some of the Canelo fans is doing is just like, come on, bro. He said they got the yellow tongue. Facts. Bro, your tongue is yellow. That's bacteria. They got yellow tongues, bro, looking like a giraffe. They tongue black and all. Man, come on. Shout out to Deron Herring. He said, talk that ish, ego. Bro, Caleb be doing that lat pose too, like Bruce Lee. Yeah, you see the lats. You see the lats. Ego said French kiss. Man, I'm the realest out. Y'all know that. I'm the realest out when it comes to this boxing talk. Plus, if he's a face of oh, Mark is destroying y'all. Yeah, I like Marcus the villain. That's a good name. He the villain. He destroying y'all. Bro, he said, plus if Canelo's the face of boxing, how HBO go bankrupt. Boop. That's what I'm saying. And they last pay-per-view was Canelo versus Triple G. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. How come HBO went out of business and they had Canelo Triple G Part 2, seen the numbers, seen that it was wasting their time, and they said, nah, this ain't worth it. People's not tuning in for that. People want to see Game of Thrones and The Sopranos and stuff like that. And they decided to opt out of like having boxing after all these years. Hey, get the likes up. We got to smash the like button. Canelo is a diva, bro. Y'all done turn him into the Candyman or whatever. And it's like you created this folklore. Bro, you can say whatever you want, but I know you can't disprove what I'm saying. So I don't care. As long as I know you can't disprove what I'm saying. You could lie. I always say it. You could dislike, but you can't disprove. So I'll forever win, and I'm forever paid. As long as you can listen again. You can dislike, but you can't disprove. So for that, I'm eternally gonna win. I'm always gonna win because I'm making sense, and you could get mad at me making sense. That's not gonna do nothing for your life. It's not going to change the apparent. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to change the appearance either. So you could do whatever, but that's not going to change nothing. Everything I'm saying is real. Canelo should have more than one loss. If you think that's hating, kiss my ass. Joseph Cost, he said UFC is more relevant than boxing. They got McGregor. Cap. That's cap. Shout out to James, son of a king, channel member. Eagles Army salute. This is why I follow Ego. He knows this ish. 915 El Paso, Texas. Let's get it. Man. He said they arguing off emotion. Shout out to Marvelous. See, some people get it. That's the people I want on my channel. I don't care about these other lunatics. Go to some other channel. I'm cool. I don't care if 2 people are watching me. As long as it's 2 real motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Nova Life Trucker, what's up? MMA and boxing have 2 different fan bases. Facts. So, yeah, Canelo, he's good. But you guys, some people have allowed Canelo to, I like to call it, outgrow your reputation. So what I mean is, you've outgrown your reputation. Hey, Black Pancho Villa, whatever, get him out of here. I knew you was a rat. He said these lethargic morons are everywhere. Good. I'm feeling your channel, G. I'm one of those 2 real ones from the UK. Shout out to Anthony from the UK. Man, let's get it. So anyway, Canelo's good, but y'all let him outgrow his reputation. Like, are we going to sit here and act like Canelo is never in a tough fight? What do you fools listen to music, or do you just skim through it? If we're watching the same guy, are we really trying to act like Canelo has not been in tough fights? Listen, A1 Diggs, the money keep coming in. Bro, I'm about to destroy him. I'm going to take everything that y'all love and I'm going to destroy it. I'm coming. I'm going to destroy it. Watch this. Name the elite level person, no stipulations, that Canelo has ever fought, and he pulled away and showed crazy separation. So somebody the whole world of boxing knew was elite and said, that's the guy to beat. And Canelo went in there and destroyed him, like showed pure separation and showed that he's this person that y'all say he is, and he on this crazy level of no one can match wits with him and all that. Name the person. Yeah, he said 0. Or in Spanish, cero. Bro, A1 Diggs, I can't wait for this fight. Answer the question. Listen, no, I'm not worried about nothing unless y'all answer the question. Y'all gonna play my game. Name the person that you felt the world of boxing was a consensus best type of person, like an elite, a consensus elite person. Canelo fought that person when they were the consensus elite person, and Canelo just pieced them up and proved without any shadow of a doubt that he was way better and on a different level. Miguel Cotto, but he was out of your prime. Then you shouldn't have even wasted anybody's time saying that, because that doesn't answer the question. You just said in your response that he was not in prime. So therefore, it's a waste of response. If you don't have an answer, you don't have to force it and try to make an answer. If you have an answer for me, come get some. Come get some. I'm ready. It's fight week. I'm ready. Listen, I'm a nightmare like Freddy. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's play the game. James, son of a king. He said, pay ego. This knowledge ain't free. Team plant. Let's go. Gang. Name a fucking person that Canelo fought that you think was elite when he fought them, and he just pulled away and destroyed them, like pulled away with clear separation, and there was no questionable outcome. Who? Nah, I'm not with none of the games. I'm not playing no game. Answer a real person. Y'all gonna get this work. We're gonna weed out, bro. We're gonna weed the rats out. I'm smoking them out. We block all the exits. I'm smoking them out. Caleb Smith, he ain't done nothing. He won the World Boxing Super Series against a bunch of domestic people in Saudi Arabia. He ain't do nothing. He beat George Groves to win a contest. Bro, this is how them weak UK contests be. Bro, I slaughter y'all. Bro, I slaughter y'all, bro. Y'all know boxing. I slaughter y'all. Listen, I'll slaughter y'all. He won the WBSS, and they got overpraised because it was a tournament. That wasn't no Super 6 that Andre Ward won. Andre Ward had to see everybody. He had to fight the contemporaries, Edison Miranda, He had to fight Carl Froch, Kessler, Arthur Abram. Real killers, bro. Real killers. We the realest killer. 50 Cent and B.I.G., my nigga. Biggie on the 50 on. Bro, he had a fight. That WBSS was some BSS. Bullshit, son. Oh my gosh, that's a bar. I said WBSS was some BSS. Bullish, son. That was all right. That was light. It was mid. Caleb Smith won the tournament, beating George Groves, who beat Chris Eubank, who had already lost to Billy Joe Saunders, who really ain't beat nobody, right? And George Groves had got slaughtered 2 times by Carl Froch and lost to Badu Jack and got dropped. Okay. Y'all don't know boxing. Okay. And that's all he did. And fought Hassan Indam, who Peter Quillen beat, and y'all said it was a cherry pick, and Peter Quillen dropped him in his natural weight class, 160 pounds. Peter Quillen dropped him like 6 times. Then he fought David Lemieux, and David Lemieux dropped him like another 4 times. He got dropped by 2 guys 10 times. Okay. Y'all don't know boxing. Okay. Bro, I told you, I am ready. I'm a nightmare like Freddy. I'll body y'all. Y'all don't know boxing. Okay. So who did Caleb Smith beat, bro? He all right. He mid. Who he beat? Like Roger Mayweather said, who he beat? He ain't beat no motherfucker, but okay then. Who he beat? He beat George Groves, who had already lost to Carl Froch twice and got dropped by Badu Jack and worked in America. This is America. Don't catch me slipping now. That's Canelo's great win. Some European guy with a rainbow belt, a rainbow bright belt, the Commonwealth belt, and the WBSS. That's it? Bro, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Digital Mob, stop playing with me, bro. So guess what? If Canelo pulls this off and he beats Caleb Plant like y'all telling me, then I'll give him a lot of props, because as far as I'm concerned, this is the first real live dog that he has really fought for show that is unquestionable. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's no short camp or no rehydration clause or blah, blah, blah. Since probably like Triple G. Maybe you could say Jacobs, but I can't really even say Jacobs. That's my guy. But Jacobs, see, y'all know boxing. Jacobs was off tough fight after tough fight after tough fight after tough fight. Then Canelo fought him. That's the difference. Jacobs fought like 5-6 undefeated fighters in a row. That's a lot. That's a lot. Jacobs is a beast for that. But Canelo fought him at the end after he had fought. Bro, he fought Triple G undefeated at the time. Luis Cuba Arias undefeated at the time. Mad Selesky undefeated at the time. Sergey Deryevchenko undefeated at the time. Bro, he fought like 4 undefeated fighters, and a couple of them was tough. Like Selecki was decently tough. Deryevchenko was definitely tough. Triple G was a tough fight. I was at the fight. Bro, y'all don't know boxing. I'm destroying y'all. I'm destroying y'all. This is why I don't do the hot. See, I destroy them. I destroy them. It's easy. Y'all don't know boxing. You're like, oh, ego up. Bro, I done forgot more than y'all know in boxing. Man, come on. And then to top that off, shout out to Monk. He didn't even really show no crazy separation versus Danny Jacobs. He looked spicy in the first 4 rounds. Then he just went flat and Jacobs started getting off. And then you could really argue that fight was close to a draw. Man, come on, bro. Y'all know boxing. It's okay. I know this makes you offended. I know you getting mad because you can't do nothing about it because you know everything I'm saying is true. Stop playing. Smash the like button, bro. Y'all weak. Y'all weak, foolish men. That's what boxing is full of. Weak, foolish men that just get on here and say whatever and don't know what they talking about. Yeah, the British Teeth Rainbow Bright Belt. Man, come on, bro. So once again, I'm asking you, who did Canelo really fight to show you he's this, bro? Like I could slice y'all in so many ways. I'm like a samurai. I don't even want to have to do y'all like this. I'll do y'all crazy, bro. Bro, y'all getting slit slid it a dan. Hold on. Name a fighter he fought since Lotta and Mayweather that fights like that style. Okay. What? I can't. Ali Oxen free. I can't hear you. What? Who? Name a fighter. So the guy that beat him, the black guy, Floyd Mayweather. Then he had a tough fight with Lotta. Name someone who had a style that you thought was close to Mayweather and Lotta since that point. Let me know. So after Mayweather in 2013 and Lotta a couple years later, name somebody that had that similar style. Okay. Block this person. Who had a similar style? Let me know who that person was. Keith Sweat. Nobody. Block the, come on, where are the shooters at, bro? Bro, that's how I told you. I know I'm cooking. I'm destroying them. I am destroying them. They always, notice they come with max distractions when I start cooking because they know there's nothing that they can say that's intelligible that can get them out of it. It's that simple. So, there's that. I'm going to ask one more time since y'all scared. Name somebody that Canelo fought that had that same style. Billy Joe Saunders is not nowhere near Lotta or Floyd Mayweather. Where did y'all get that? No, okay, Billy Joe Saunders, bro, y'all don't know, y'all literally don't know boxing. This is sad. A bunch of people that watch boxing but don't know, y'all can't hear Jimmy. Bro, Billy Joe Saunders fight nothing like Mayweather. Okay, how come Lotta don't be getting touched up? He don't just be getting touched in his fights. Mayweather don't just get touched up by anybody. You see what I'm saying? Billy Joe Saunders fought Marcelo Esteban Corceres, and he was getting touched like Omarion. Touch, boom, boom, boom. Touch, boom, boom, boom. Touch, doom, doom, doom. Touch. Bro, he was getting touched. So you have never in life seen Lotta get touched by somebody like that, by Esteban Corceres or Floyd Mayweather. You've never seen it. The guys that caught Floyd and may have rocked him or something were credible, intelligent, great fighters. Chill, ego. I'm a real supporter. Man, you need to be a real supporter of boxing. Let me know. Billy Joe Saunders don't fight nothing like him. That's a reach. Y'all reaching like Mr. Fantastic, Stretch Armstrong. That's a reach. Y'all reaching. Jack Reacher. Billy don't, bro. What fight did Billy Joe Saunders look like Floyd? David Lemieux? Bro, Billy Joe Saunders didn't even fight nobody after a certain point. Like, he fought Eubank, that was good. You know, he was fighting Spike O'Sullivan, you know what I mean? And then he started fighting Chris Eubank, and then he got to about Andy Lee, and then he wasn't really fighting nobody after that. He wasn't really fighting nobody crazy. The best fight he could have fought, he failed a test and couldn't fight him, and that was Andrade. The best fight that he had on the books was the fight he didn't show up for because he failed a test. And he ballooned up in weight. Bro, Caleb, man, y'all just be saying whatever, bro. Caleb Plant doesn't do drugs. I don't even think he drinks. I mean, you can ask him that. You know what I mean? Billy Joe Saunders, I know, does drugs. I know for a fact. I know he drinks. I ask him. I know bro, I'll expose him, bro. I know people that know him. Don't do that. I got people in the UK. Don't do that. Ask Billy Joe Saunders to take a lie detector if he ever drank or done drugs. And we'll see what happens. Bro, see, don't make me expose you for those folks that don't know you. I know stuff more than I tell y'all. I know for a fact he dabbles in different stuff. So I don't know about right this second. I'm saying in his lifetime, like Jay-Z album. I know that. So that right there is a stark contrast to Caleb Plant and Floyd Mayweather, who ain't doing that BS. And there are disciplined guys. You have never seen no pictures of Caleb Plant, and he was built like E.T. with a pot belly. You know how E.T. got them skinny arms? Them arms was real skinny, but then his belly was all Reese's Pieces, Elliot. Bro, remember? Bro, you have never seen no clips or video of Caleb Plant, and he was looking like E.T. and Elliot with that body in the midsection. You've never seen that. It's never happened. Show me a picture. Show me one pic. So Caleb Plant been a pro for X amount of time, and we can't find between all the people in the chat, we can't find one picture. See, look, I told you, bro, we can't find one picture of Caleb Plant out of shape. Try to tell y'all, bro, look, this is your boy Reese's Pieces phone home. Bro, you have never seen Caleb Plant look like, I've seen Billy Joe Saunders look like this. Somebody said Billy Joe was out here looking like Fat Thor. Facts. Playing video games. You've never seen Caleb Plant look like Reese's Pieces on home. You've never seen that. And if you have seen that, then you're going to fucking prove it. And you're going to show me where you seen that. Or you're going to get slaughtered out the chat. When? I can show you pictures right now in 5 minutes of Billy Joe Saunders where he was definitely not at fight weight. But you can't do that to Floyd Mayweather when he was active. You damn sure can't do it to him. You can't do it to Caleb Plant. So right there, that alone is a big difference. Discipline. Man, y'all getting cooked. I'm gonna just start a cooking channel. I'm cooking y'all. Y'all getting blazed, bro. I'm gonna put y'all in the crock pot. Bro, I'm gonna have an ego chef Boyar E. I'm just start a cooking show. Cause I'm cooking y'all. Y'all can't compete. They crying, bro. You ever seen when the chef put the lobster and they still alive and he put them in the boiling water? That's y'all screaming. Ah! Bro, you know the crabs and lobster, they getting put in that steaming water and they still alive. They gonna scream. That's how I got y'all. Y'all screaming. You was crying in there. So anyway, yeah, we haven't even seen, and even Billy Joe Saunders, he didn't even do that bad. Like I didn't think he was winning, but he didn't. He landed some shots on Canelo. He landed shots on Canelo, so he did better than Yildirim and guys like that. So, like I said, it's gonna be a good fight, great fight. Stylistically, it's a great fight. Don't be surprised if, no matter what, this is my thing. I'm on record saying to me, it's really close to a 50-50 fight. Canelo can win because there's certain things that he does. He has experience on his side. He has good power. He has just good ring IQ, right? And he's been in the bigger fights, so more so experience. But people are sleeping on Caleb Plant. So I don't care what the outcome is. So, because I know some people, no matter what, they're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a 50-50 fight, and I think people are disrespecting. But mark this down, and I would be surprised if this doesn't happen. By the end of the fight, you are going to know that Canelo was in a fight. Unlike his Yildirim fight, you wouldn't be able to tell he was in a fight. You see what I'm saying? This fight, I do believe, no matter who wins, you will be able to tell that Canelo was in a fight for real. There are going to be moments like that. And conversations about people like, oh, Canelo, was he exposed? And, things like that. I do see that. The great ego Stradamus. I see people, so The only way Canelo can prove me wrong is if he does what y'all saying he's gonna do. If Canelo went out there and did like what Jaron Ennis did to Thomas Delorme, then I'm wrong. And I'll come on here and be like, I'm wrong. Because I definitely don't see that happening. That's what y'all telling me is going to happen. If he wears him down, breaks him down, and then gets a stoppage, okay, that could happen. But what y'all telling me is going to happen, Jaron Ennis versus Thomas Delorme 2.0, I don't see it happening. If that happens, I'll be like, whoa, I'm a man. I don't mind being wrong. If I'm wrong, if somebody prove me wrong, that's cool. I'm not perfect. A lot of people make this big to do. Oh, you got a prediction. All right. I'm going to get more wrong. I'm going to get more right. I'm the boss. I'm the king. It is not going to change nothing. That's what happens. It's like going to a casino. You're not going to hit every time. Name a person that go to a casino every single time. Every single time. The only people like that are the people that go once a year. You know, there's nobody that goes to the casino regularly and they hit every single time. It's impossible. Probability is not on your side. So I don't care. Y'all get too hyped because the host is, Ego was wrong. Yeah, but how many times I get it right? But anyway, I do believe that I'll be super wrong if Canelo put on a dominant performance and there were no moments where Caleb Plant got off and it would just look like one-sided, like Caleb Smith. If it looked like that, then I'll be like, oh, dang, I called that way wrong. But I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening at all. That's the type of stuff y'all saying in my comment section, though. Like, it's just Canelo easy. If Canelo, I really firmly believe if Canelo, we're going to see Canelo have to work for it. Even if he wins, he going to have to work for it. Period. And I'm leaning towards Caleb Plant winning. But with politics and judging, I got to consider that. So I don't know. I don't know if he can win decided enough. You know, he could even stop Canelo, to be honest. He could. But my prediction, I don't know. I'm leaning towards Caleb, though. But either way, I think people will respect Caleb by the end of the night. That's what I do believe. I think they're going to respect Caleb Plant. All the people are saying, oh, he sucks. And, you know, because people right now, there's a lot of emotional fans. So they saying whatever. They're like, he said you can't crack a poor boy's chin. And people are like laughing. Oh, Canelo will crack your chin and jaw. All right, bro. We'll see. You know, we'll see how it plays off. We'll see how it plays off. But I think the great thing about underdogs is this. And just so you know, I'm a huge fan of underdog stories. I've always told y'all that. That's who I am as a human. F boxing. As a human, that's who I am. I'm always pulling for the people that, you know, the rose that grew from concrete. I'm always going to pull for people like that because I relate to it, you know, but I don't pick off of emotion like, oh, I just want an underdog, so I'm just going to pick him. I really think Caleb Plant has the tools. It's on him if he could put it all together. But I do think he has the tools to razzle and dazzle and really befuddle Canelo. I do. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I think he has the tools to do it. First of all, boxing is 90-something% mental. Caleb Plant, I've known him for years, and he's always, I'm talking about before he was a champion, he has always conveyed to me that he would be a champion. You guys can think this is a joke or I'm just like, oh, vouching for him. Bro, every single time we talk, like I'm talking about years before he was even really a champ, the Uzcategui is well before that. He was saying like, man, I just need my chance. They need to give me a chance. And he was saying these stuff in my interviews. And I'm like, dang. And then he was like, man, well, you don't think he's like, what did you think? Do you think I'm ready? And he was like, I'm looking at his eye, like face to face. I'm looking at this man's eyes. And he has an insane belief. You know what I'm saying? Bro, if he win, we're going to have to start calling him White Mamba. bro, he got that. Now, if Canelo, you know, he's going to have to break that will. You're going to have to break that will of Caleb Plant. But I'm telling you, years ago, before he was even a champion, what you see today, that's how Caleb Plant always act. He always act like he was wavier than you know what I'm saying? He told me he was sparring George. This is a true story. He told me he sparred George Groves and was piecing him up. This was before he was the champion. This is what he told me. He said, ask George Groves. Ask him. He was adamant. And this is who y'all said Caleb Smith was so great. Ask Caleb Plant about that, bro. I don't be lying. I don't lie about stuff. Ask the Caleb Smith's best win, because this was a guy that, Canelo beat that y'all said was a great win. His best win was George Groves. And Caleb Plant told me well before he was a champion, years before he was a champion, that they sparred and he was piecing Groves up. That's what he told me. I put that on everything. He told me that. But see, again, y'all think I just say stuff or whatever, but we'll see. I don't talk just for the sake of talking. I don't care about that. So we'll see how it plays out. Like I said, at the end of win, lose, or draw, you're going to respect Caleb Plant performance. Just like Wilder. You see how Wilder went out? You can try your best to make fun of Wilder, but he went out like a dog. You know what I'm saying? He a soldier. Shout out to Wilder for that. So I think Caleb Plant, win, lose, or draw, you're going to have to respect him because I think he's going to get off on Canelo. And he's going to do some things and that we haven't really necessarily seen guys, especially recent things. See, I really study boxing and I really respect it. Boxing has changed my life. Really, it has. It's changed my life. It's got me out of the work industry, working for other people. I don't have to do a 9 to 5. I used to wake up at like 3 a.m. in the morning, have to be at work in Concord. Man, come on, bro. Boxing has changed my life. Boxing changed my life. Y'all think you think that, just being a YouTuber is, bro, you got to go through it before you start really winning. I promise you. So I come from that. I come from the mud. So I always respect that. So anyway, it should be a good fight. I think it'll be a great fight. But I think you will respect Caleb Plant's gangster tomorrow. Because people are just counting him out. And this is to a point where it's not even real. To me, this is what happens in boxing. You get a popular guy like Canelo to the point where it becomes this palpable level of pressure for that star to the point where it's not even reasonable. Like, people have all but counted Caleb Plant completely out. And it's like, do you fools listen to music or do you just skim through it? Like Jay said, do you fools listen to music or do you just skim through it? So for me, my methodology is this. I'm giving Canelo respect. I never said Caleb Plant is just going to have an easy time and he could just stay in one gear and destroy Canelo. I'm not, when I do predictions, y'all know I'm different. I don't care about what these other dudes are doing. People have these radical, Canelo destroy. I don't talk like that because I respect this sport. I respect this sport too much. I don't have to do over the top stuff and all that. I'm giving Canelo his respect. He's a good fighter. So is Caleb Plant. Styles make fights. It's that simple. It's that simple. And I do believe that Canelo Alvarez has, and it's going to be hard for you guys to understand this, but I can explain. I believe Canelo Alvarez, his celebrity, his whole run with DAZN has softened him up. I really believe that. And from the outside looking in, people will be like, Ego, you crazy. You crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. The reason why I said I softened him up is because DAZN allowed this man to do whatever he wanted. So it's like playing Contra, and you're not playing the game from the moment you put the little cartridge in the Nintendo and getting to the end on your own. You're not doing that. Like me, there is a game, Mario Brothers 3. Mario Brothers 3. And there's this special part in the level where you go behind this like curtain and you get these warp whistles, and it allows you to just advance to the end of the game without really playing all the levels in chronological order. You just do. DAZN allowed Canelo to open the chest with the wart whistles. And shout out to Cameron Renfro. Caleb Smith beat George Groves at the end of his career. He hasn't really fought elite fighters at 168. Boom. Caleb Smith being number at 168 for beating Groves was ridiculous. Man, Cameron killing y'all. Facts. It's just what I was talking about too. Told y'all. You got to know boxing. Name a fair fight on DAZN for Canelo. Name a Canelo fair fight. Like, what I mean by fair is Canelo fought a guy and there was no, like, over-the-top advantages for Canelo. Like rehydration clauses, same-day weigh-ins that he made up, quick turnaround from your last fight, blah, 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 blah. Unfair scoring, that type of stuff. Name the fight. Out of all of his DAZN fights, he did about 7, 8, whatever. Name. See, everybody, I force people to think. Everybody want me to be wrong, and they want what I'm saying to not make sense until I force you to think. How come y'all can't name a fight with no stipulations that Canelo had on DAZN where he looked great? Y'all can't name one? So I think my point is proven then. So then that means y'all seen the same thing I seen. Bro, he was on an Eastern European Turkish tour, and DAZN allowed him to do. First of all, Eddie Hearn, what did he do? Who did he fight on DAZN? That, like, name a fight that, like, there was no stipulation. That's it. That's all. He tried to stipulate Jacobs, so throw that out the window. But the thing is, Jacobs had a full camp and an American style and experience, and he's also the guy that didn't get busted up and destroyed by Canelo as well. So Jacobs is not a good one. That's not a good one because that's the guy with an American style that doesn't even move his legs like that. You know what I mean? And Canelo never dropped him, never hurt him, and went 12 rounds with him. And was losing and getting hit with big shots late in the fight. So what are we talking about? So name a DAZN fight. Y'all can't name one. Rocky Fielding? That was a guy who really should have been in there with Canelo. Rocky Fielding? Like, come on, bro. He had already got stopped in one round by Caleb Smith. But y'all don't know boxing, so y'all don't know these things. So Rocky Fielding, no. Jacobs, but he was the guy that went 12 rounds, so we'll exclude him because he's the guy that didn't get embarrassed by Canelo. And then who else? Who else did Canelo fight? Caleb Smith. They were like negotiating for 8 years, and then the pandemic happened, and then they gave him 4 weeks to train. Kovalev, who was coming off an Anthony Yarde fight, had no time to prepare. And he left a comment, I think it was on Blue's Instagram or something, and he said it was fake or it's fixed, or so he said something like that. And he looked horrible. He looked like the most washed version of Kovalev. And average Yildirim. So that's what I'm saying. That's why you see Canelo pulling up in pajamas and stuff like that. He's in a real fight. We haven't seen him in. People get mad at simple things because they don't want to give Caleb his propers, but we haven't seen him in this type of fight since probably Triple G. Somebody who had no rehydration clause, somebody who wasn't washed at the time, somebody who has intangibles and has like traits that rival Canelo, what he does well, and then somebody who didn't have like same day weigh-ins or short camp, stuff like that. This is the first time. So like I said, if Canelo can do it then I'll give him props for this, because this is the first guy he's fighting in quite some time since the HBO days that, in my opinion, there's no, you're just the better man. There's no, like, you can't say, like, Caleb Smith just destroyed Castillo, who I've watched personally, and he gave Marcus Brown and Bivol to see. Y'all don't know, but I'm done, bro. This is too easy, bro. Y'all really don't know boxing. Y'all really don't know. Like, so I just feel like I'm just talking to a brick wall, because I know a lot of people don't even know this stuff, bro. I'm taking it to a different level. Yo, who's that? Bro, Caleb Smith fought the guy, and the dude started twerking on the ground when he got knocked out. It was like a crazy, and that was his first fight at 175, right? That guy, who knows what the terms were? I haven't seen him in hella long, but I watched him fight Marcus Brown live at the Nassau Coliseum, and that was a super tough fight. That was a super difficult fight for Marcus Brown, who's an Olympian. And I think he even dropped him. He even dropped Brown. And he gave Bivol problems, and Bivol didn't look good versus him. So Caleb Smith, he just destroyed a guy and had him twerking on the ground at 175 in his first fight. But then he fight Canelo, and he looked horrible. He asked Caleb Smith how long he trained for that fight, because they saying it was like 4 weeks. I mean, that's not. Okay, imagine if every fighter was doing what Canelo did. It's that simple. Like Jaron Ennis. Imagine if he was fighting and his opponent got the call with 3 weeks to train. So you're already fighting a guy who's good. You're already fighting a guy who is good. And then you also, on top of that, have to just make weight. You don't even have time to really prepare and get dope sparring in. So now what, your odds go down exponentially. You see how this works? And DAZN, they're a bunch of enablers. DAZN acted like a sugar daddy, and they just thought Canelo was so lit that his name and, you know, Latinos would just buy his fights no matter what. So they just did whatever and folded and submitted to all his wishes, and they didn't really hold him to no standard. PBC is a bit different. You're getting the royal treatment. You're getting red carpet treatment. You're probably a nice hotel suite, blah, blah, blah. You're getting paid great, but you're also in a tough fight. You're in a real fight. You know, promote the fight, things like that. And I just really haven't seen that on his whole run. And people keep bringing up Caleb Plant versus Truax, but guess what? That's good, because Caleb Plant, you're supposed to go through tough fights. Canelo has not been going through no tough fights since Jacobs or Triple G. So, and he's pulling up golfing every day, and you know what I'm saying, in his pajamas. I hope he's not sleeping on Caleb. I think he's in a real fight, bro. Remember, I even told you this. I said there's 6 guys I want to see Canelo fight. And if I literally threatened Canelo. I said there's 6 guys I want to see Canelo fight. If he doesn't fight one of the 6 people that I want him to see, then I'm not buying his next fight. Remember, I said that. And guess what? I didn't budge, or I didn't fold. I didn't budge, or he's actually fighting someone that I had on the list, Caleb Plant. I told you, if he did not fight one of the people I wanted him to fight, then I wasn't even going to worry about his next fight. And then lastly, I'll say this. I think Canelo is a diva, and I think Canelo is very, like, emotionally charged because he's not used to anybody disrespecting him like Caleb Plant is doing. And a fight that comes to mind is Floyd Mayweather versus Marcos Maidana. And I know you guys are probably scratching your head like, why that fight? But I'll explain. I'm not suggesting that Caleb Plant fights like Maidana. But I can say that Maidana had this I don't give a uck type of attitude. And that is what, in the first Floyd fight, served him really well because he didn't treat Floyd like a superstar. He was like, you're in a real fight. I got power for real. I'm by any means necessary. He was kneeing Floyd. He was pushing, trying to rough Floyd up, and it made it for a good fight. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm giving that comparison. Maidana, by not showing, see, what happens is guys fought, not all guys, but guys like Canelo, he tried to outbox and outwit Floyd. Stupid. You're bigger, slower, less experienced, and you're not using your best attributes, and you're trying to outsmart Floyd. That's just stupid. Just like Joshua Usyk, that's stupid. Joshua Usyk, Usyk moves better. He's more fluid. He knows what he wants to do. He's a southpaw. He's just faster. So Joshua's best keys to victory wouldn't have been to fight like he already fought. That's why he lost. So I really like how Caleb Plant is not, he's cutthroat with Canelo. And I think that's one of the traits that really could get under your skin, and like that could really, because it's boxing is psychological. Caleb Plant is not. So, okay, what does Canelo do if you've seen how confident Caleb Plant has been throughout this whole buildup, and then he starts winning and he starts looking good and his confidence starts growing? That's going to be a predicament that Canelo's not typically in. Shout out to Icy. He talking about one of my legendary quotes. Quote, how you going to try to box Floyd like Floyd? Bars. That makes sense, don't it? How are you going to try to fight Floyd like Floyd? This is not Ken and Ryu. You're trying to box Floyd like Floyd. You're not Floyd, though. So that was stupid. He thought they was Ken and Ryu, like they had the same moves. And then Floyd showed him in 2013. Nah, bruh. Nah. This ain't Ken and Ryu. You Chun-Li. You don't got the same moves as me. That's a bar. I said, Canelo Alvarez, when he fought Floyd, he thought they was Ken and Ryu, like they had the same moves. But this ain't Ken and Ryu. This is Ryu and Chun-Li. You ain't got the same moves as me. That's a bar. Oh, my God. This is too easy, bro. I told you. Everything I do, this is too easy, bro. Floyd fought Chun-Li. Spinning star kick. You're not the same. He thought he was Ken. Oh, you get bro. Canelo thought he was Ken when he fought Floyd. Nah, that's Ryu. You can't do the same moves. Oh, you get. You don't got them. You Cammy, bro. Yeah, that's who Canelo is. He Cammy. Ain't that her name, Cammy? Yeah, that's Canelo. In 2013, he Cammy. Man, get him out of here, bro. So I like that Canelo. Why is this on my screen still? I like the fact that that Caleb Plant ain't bowing down to Canelo. I think that serves him well. $4 a.m. What's up? Yeah, look, this Canelo, he Cammy. Remember Cammy? Bro, this Canelo right there, Cammy. Bro, she got red hair too? Nah, that's Canelo Cammy when he fought Floyd. You are not Ken, bro. Canelo looking surprised Plant hasn't backed down. Bro, that's what I'm saying, because he's not used to it. He's not used to nobody meeting him with that type of energy. I can't wait for the fight, bro. He's not used to nobody meeting him with that same energy. Like Triple G mentioned the drug test failed, but he didn't do all of what Caleb Plant's doing. Caleb Plant is like super blunt. He's like, your whole team, you cheated, didn't you? He cheat. He failed a drug. Was he not suspended? Bro, he's making the spot hot. So Canelo like, shh. He trying to shut him up. We'll see. We'll see how it play out. That's why, bro, his team, Canelo's a diva. He don't want to fight David Benavidez, and he don't want to fight Jamal Charlo or Demetrius Andrade. Those are my real thoughts. He could be a nice guy and great family man, but those are my real thoughts. I honestly believe that. I honestly believe that Canelo doesn't want to see those fights because Canelo, bro, I'm trying to tell you. I think Canelo not necessarily like fears losing, more than fears looking bad and losing what he has. Does that make sense? Bro, do you know how much pressure there is on you to be a Floyd of your time or whatever, how they're building Canelo? You know what I'm saying? Do you know how much pressure is on you? So it's like, you could lose all, like, I'm not gonna say you lose all your endorsements and stuff, but you'll lose that allure. Ain't nobody want to lose. That's a major step back. You know what I'm saying? If you had a choice of winning and losing, like look at Jared Hurd. He lost and it's like been super quiet. You haven't really heard much from Jared Hurd. You see what I'm saying? So a lot Thomas Delorme, you probably won't hear from him for a little bit. You know what I mean? Nobody want to take no loss. So yeah, I think he's enjoying like cherry picking on DAZN and stuff. He was enjoying that, bro. He was enjoying that because he can do like baby training camps and still golf and wear pajamas and see his family, plus get a lot of money for it. But now it's getting real because it's like DAZN is on to you, and now they're not trying to just pay you for bogus fights. They're not. They redid Triple G's contract too. They're not. DAZN don't got the money to just be spending on Triple G Steve Rose anymore. You see what I'm saying? He said he wants to be seen as God Nello, as his fans call him. That's what I'm saying. And if he fights David Benavidez, Charlo, or Andrade, possibly even Caleb Plant, we'll see tomorrow. Then all that's out the window, because we people gonna know you in this pajama thing, bro. Man, but I'm cooking. The pajamas is a real thing, bro. Listen. I look at the thing I'm thinking of is like this. The reason I keep double downing on the pajamas is because what person in the whole sport of boxing shows up in some stuff that you wear to go to sleep? First of all, Canelo is like kind of flat. He's not a charismatic dude in the same way as like Floyd or Conor. So nobody's going to pick up on that trend. You don't see people spending $2,000 for some pajama bottom sets because Canelo wore it. I have not used, even his fan base, even his most diehard fans, they probably can't even afford the pajamas he's wearing. You see what I'm saying? So that's a trend that's not going to pick up. So you got to look at, so you're not doing it to inspire and get other people, like if you had a dope shoe or a dope tracksuit or hat or something like that, like merch like that. So you're really pulling up to fights in pajamas, bro. So I think that sets a precedence. That sets a like you think this is leisurely. Marvin Hagler got a quote. He got a quote. It's hard to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning, put on silk pajamas, and run 8 miles. And Canelo has spun that, and he literally pulling up to the weigh-ins in his drawers and pajamas. Like it's like he Fenty. What's that? Bro, Canelo think he Rihanna with Fenty. Hey, get him out, bro. Get this Fenty. He think he a Victoria's Secret angel. Like, bro, that's weird. I'm just telling you. All the Canelo fans, they're not going to tell you, so I'll tell you. It's weird, bro. It's weird because it's not going to catch on as a trend, as it hasn't, and he's been doing it for the last couple of fights. And aside from that, it's like low-key. I really think it's low-key kind of disrespectful to your opponent. Bro, you think you could just show up and play around? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, show up in some drawers and the pajamas? Bro, if I was the fighter and the dude showed up in his pajamas, I was like, yeah, you're going to really sleep in them. I'll really try to get you out of there. I would really try to make sure that you got them pajamas on fight night too. Bro, I don't know, bro. Okay, so what if you... Oh, my God. What if you was about to squat? Listen, on that dead homies, you about to cuz on Fiverr, bro. You was about to squabble with the bro. You was about to meet at the park and squabble, and a dude pulled up, and you got. We used to wear these murder ones. That's what we used to call them, like batting gloves and stuff. And we used to wear. So we were like, you know what I'm saying? When you about to fight somebody, you want to protect your hands a little bit. We put on the little batting gloves, the murder ones, and be like trying to hype ourselves up for the fight. What did you do if a dude just pulled up and he got like fishnet on, like De La Hoya or something? Like, bro, you think this is a game, bro? You can't just, man, come on, bro. What if a dude just showed up in his pajamas? Like, oh, you really going to sleep, bro? Bro, listen, if you was about to meet at, you was about to squabble. You was about to squabble on a dead homie, bro. You about to squabble at the park. And a dude pulled up in his pajamas to see you. You wouldn't feel disrespected with that? Hey, Boss Rag gotta chill, bro. He said Nello came in looking like an extra from House Party 2. I'm done, bro. Bro, I'm just saying, that's how I take it. Bro, you about to squabble and he pull up in his pajamas with Ninja Turtles on it. Like, bro, I'm trying to sleep him. Canelo, that's all he do is show up in his pajamas now. That's corny, bro. To me, that's corny. Shout out to Joe Hayes. He says, $2 in the Cash App. Great talk. Oh, yeah, you dig. You know how we do. Bro, the man pulled up. So, to me, I think Canelo is like super leisurely. And that's because he's been allowed to do that on DAZN. I promise you. That's why he's golfing. Like, I was watching, like, I follow Canelo, right? He a good little fighter. So he was fighting Caleb Smith, and he was just golfing. He was posting all this golf stuff. Bro, to me, I look at that as almost like a disrespect for the sport. Can you imagine if you had to fight Jaron Ennis, you're a welterweight, and you're golfing every day, and you show up in the weigh-ins, like in pajamas, like you just chilling? Like Pacquiao was exceptionally calm at the weigh-ins and the ring walks. He didn't show up in no pajamas. You see what I'm saying? The man really showing up in his pajamas. And it's a thing. Like, he's doing it routinely. And to me, I just feel like that's how comfortable you must be. So what happens when you meet somebody that got that static for you and got that friction? Like, bro, pull up to David Benavidez in some pajamas and fight him. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's your prepper. Like, samurais used to show up to the war with like metal armor and like a blade. Like, they ready for war. This man is pulling up in like looking like Paddington Bear and you know what I'm saying? To me, it's weird. Like, he about to watch Sex in the City. Bro. He looked like him and his girl about to watch Sex in the City. Reruns on Netflix or something. On Hulu. He having a little pajama jam. So, I don't know. What happens when you meet someone that's super hungry and that's your mindset has been like that for at least a few fights since you've been on DAZN. So, I got a question. Hey, Deron, oh my gosh. Deron Harris said it's disrespectful for him to pull up with the TLC red light special jammer. I give you the red light. Bro, that's hilarious. He said that T-Ball's red light special. He didn't do it with Triple G. That's what I'm saying, because that's a real fight. Bro, that's what I was at that fight. He didn't pull up. That's a good one. He did. That's what I'm saying. He started doing that on DAZN. So it's like, who do you think you are, cuz? Like, bro, you just think you just pull up to in your pajamas? Like, it's all right. We gonna see. Man. So I think Canelo's level of I don't know. I just feel like on DAZN, he milked DAZN. And he did it. and it was beneficial for him. But having that type of attitude, what happens when you're in, like, you get a nasty cut? Like, you back into a real fight, bro. That's why I don't know if I'm doing a good job of conveying the message, but I think the pajama stuff, it all ties in. That's why he's so aggy about Caleb Plant being in his face, because he want to just go through the motions, have a nice, quaint training camp, do his media obligations that he has to do, not like really promote, and not have to have someone all in their face and doing all this stuff. And what he's getting is exactly the opposite of that. He's getting a guy who's a loudmouth and is talking that same type of talk and not backing down and is not batting an eyelash and is not seeming scared and is not looking nervous and really has skills to boot. Like, Caleb Plant really has skills. So even if it was a guy who was doing everything Caleb Plant, but his skills weren't believable, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal, because it's like, if it was like Ruslan Provodnikov, you'd be like, all right, we know you only got power. You got one weapon. But you're not fighting somebody with one weapon. That's my point. My man Splash, what'd he say? He said he has no humility and Plant about to bring him back to reality. Bars. I really believe what I'm saying. I think Canelo has been on, like, almost on sabbatical, like vacation. Like, he's been able to, like, I don't want to I'm not trying to say it like in a disrespect, like he don't train at all and stuff like that. I don't think that. But what I mean is, okay, here's an example. My car, your car, most of you guys that got cars, they got an option called cruise control. That's what Canelo's been on. That whole DAZN little thing, cruise control. Now, when I got the whip, when I first got a whip with cruise control, I thought I would use it pretty regularly. I'm like, oh, that's dope, cruise control. But you'll find out in real driving scenarios, you don't always really want cruise control. You see what I'm saying? And it might even be a hassle just putting in cruise control. So you might as well just put your foot on the pedal and drive. So I think Canelo on DAZN, he's been on cruise control. And then now he has to actually, like, pay attention to the road. He has to actually put his foot on the pedal, on the brake. He has to look out for this Mack truck. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're really driving again. Avni Yildirim, I don't think that brought the best out of him. Billy Joe Saunders, that didn't overly bring the best out of him. I mean, he was kind of pushed in that a little bit. But I think this is a different animal, bro. Duran said it's a movie, but it reminds me of Balboa, Creed, Rocky 1. Rocky was hungry, and Apollo underestimated him. And boxing media babysits Canelo. That's facts, too. Canelo say a night. Oh, man, he deleted it. Yeah, so I think Canelo's just been kind of going through the motions. Like, again, imagine a lazy manager and they're going to do certain things to run the building. But then when their manager comes and is over their shoulder, then you got to be the best manager. You know what I'm saying? You got to do everything. Like, corners you probably cut, you have to do it perfect because someone's watching you. Does that make sense? I know y'all will know. If you've ever had a job, you'll know what I'm talking about. That one manager, and they stay in the office or they take long lunch breaks and blah, blah, blah. And then when their district manager or regional manager comes, you can't be doing all that. You know, you might not even get a lunch break because you're a salary manager. Yeah, Kenichi, I agree with you. Canelo saw a nice bank robbery at DAZN. Now it's time to get back to fighting. Detroit in the house. 313, what's up? Now that's what we talking. That's what I'm talking about. So I really believe that Canelo, he's back into a real fight. Like, he's back into a real fight with a real guy that's really not trying to back down. So he's going to have to go back into that mode and try to break this man down. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll be back with more heat. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. The fight is tomorrow. I got to make sure I get proper rest. Come back for the Boxing Ego watch party. Shout out to everybody for using my affiliate links. I got some new stuff coming. Just stay tuned. I'm working. Just know that. Peace out, y'all.